Sorry.
Hello guys. I'm back as Frick. We're keeping this PG today. I'm gonna try not to curse. And guess what? You ruined the surprise. Guess what? Kind of back with a guest today. Just a little bit. Guess what her name is?
I'm back.
Okay, guess what her name is. You have to introduce yourself. Go ahead.
I'm Bronagh.
She's
That
Bronagh.
sounded like I was moaning.
Oh wow!
I don't know why I said it like that.
We're not gonna cut.
Bronagh.
Really? The fuck? Wow, the things are getting kind of spicy on this episode. It's a lot different to the last episode, you know. We're mixing it up a little.
I just hooked my leg around Fiona there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
things are getting spicy. Anyways, this podcast is not about anything in particular, as per usual. So basically, I'm just gonna say it's story time, and Bronagh is gonna, I don't know, do something that Bronagh does.
React.
Yeah, she's like reaction time. That's shit.
You want to tell too?
Yep.
Go.
Who didn't? Everyone grew up watching that weird guy. Yeah. Go watch Tal, or AKA
Reaction to me.
Reaction. Great guy. I personally know him. He's great.
Is he Canadian or American?
American, I think. Yeah. His surname is Fisherman. I don't know.
Tall fisherman.
Tall fish. He's a tall fisherman, all
That
right.
joke's probably been like 100 times before.
The ducks.
What? No, that joke has probably made 100 times before.
I thought you said the ducks probably think he's really tall.
They do, yeah.
Because
Sure.
they're looking up while he's fishing. Why? Okay.
God, I'm sure.
That's not the story. So, I digress.
Oh. Bit of a thesaurus in you.
What?
Thesaurus. Bit of a thesaurus in you.
Thesaurus. Yeah, I'm a personal dictionary.
Oh, yeah.
Dictionary. Dick.
Oh.
Get it? Because dick. Anyways, get it?
I guess.
So anyways, story time. It's just about I don't know if Bronagh has any stories, but I'm going to tell my first story. And if she has any, she could just chime in, but like after my story. Don't just chime.
Halfway through yours.
No, people won't know what happens. Alright, okay. I'm really bad at like telling stories, going on a tangent. But anyways, so here's the story. My last birthday, I was like 19. I was 19 back in the day, you know, back then. I'm still 19. Okay. But back then I just turned. Actually, I was 18. Alright, I was 18 because I was turning 19 at the night time in the 12.
You're a nighttime baby.
No, in the midnight, like. As in like the next day.
I think like the actual hour of your birth.
That would be cool if I was born on midnight, to be fair. That'd be cool. I think I was born like 7:05.
I was born at 10 o'clock, I think.
Precisely 10?
No. Like
they planned it to be at o'clock.
About like in the 10 hour.
Well, I think I was specifically born at like 7:05 or 7:07.
Technically, it'd be like what, the 22nd hour? 10 o'clock?
Oh. That's my brain hurts. I can't. Numbers, no. I don't do those numeros. Anyways, I was 18 actually, so sorry, pardon me for that mistake of my own age. I forget it a lot, by the way. So I was 18 because I had a birthday party, and I decided to invite my school friends, fucking secondary school, high school if you're American, even though literally no one that's American listens to this podcast, because I've checked. I'm able to check where you guys are from, by the way. I know your exact locations.
Like a fucking creep.
comes up on the thing. It's like, this guy's from this is his house. This is their house.
Watching them through their little like cameras on the top of their screens.
Yeah. And it's like, it tells me their middle name, and it tells me their like family tree is there as well. So I'm able to know everything about them. I can just hack the system and just find their houses.
She has like your what's that number called? Your PPS number?
Yeah, your PPS number. I have your air code, so I can just hop on a plane and go.
You're not telling your story.
Oh, shite. I went on a tangent.
Yeah.
I digress. I'm sorry, you're going to be saying that a lot now. It's a new thing that I picked up because I am a thesaurus. I am thesaurus.
Oh.
Yeah, get it? Do you get it?
Get it.
Okay, that's good. Anyways, obviously she knows. Oh, I can't itch it. I have a septum piercing. Anyways, that's neither here nor there.
We're 5 minutes in. All we've established was you were 18.
Right, I was 18. So basically, it was it was my 19th birthday the day after. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna mix my friend groups. So got my school friends, got my I did a 1-year course, so I got like those. I'll call them college friends, but they're like PLC friends, post leaving cert course, a 1-year course.
What that stands for?
What? Yes,
I never knew that.
I think, unless I'm just a dumbass, I went there and just didn't know what PLC meant. Yeah. But anyways, oh god, every time, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was 18.
Wait, how old were you when this happened?
I think I was like 18, I think.
Oh, right.
I don't know. It could have been like 20. I don't know. Oh, wait, I'm not that age yet. Never mind. Sorry. Whoopsies, made a mistake. Anyways.
Maths.
Yeah, quick maths. Jeez. I just skipped a few chapters there. Yourself happens. 21. Do you get it?
I do, but that's like, what's 2 plus 1? Not 2 plus 2.
I know.
Get fucked.
Get wrecked. I'm sorry, we're not cursing on this episode.
You said you weren't.
Okay. Well, you're not of age to curse, so.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be over. You have to have a license. As a good friend of mine said the other day.
Do you have a license to
your roommate? They were roommates. And they were roommates. You don't have a license. Please. Bro, my story is just not happening. Anyways, as I was saying, I was 18. And it's a great story.
The end.
So much occurred. And then midnight occurred, right? And guess what? I turned 19. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that plot twist coming. Did you not? Jeez. No. Get with
me off guard.
Get with the program, bro. Anyways, so I will actually tell it. Mixed 2 friend groups. I was like, that's great. I also invited my cousin and like my brothers because I was like, I'll make it family friendly, PG type beat. So as a 7-year-old, as the 5-year-old I am. Why did I say 7 then 5? Anyways.
I don't know what you're on about anymore.
As the 5-year-old kid that I am, I decided to go bowling. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, for like a birthday party as a baby. But
oh
shucks. We went bowling. So we went bowling and playing with the balls as you do,
Oh, yeah.
So many balls. They're kind of heavy, kind of hard. You put your fingers in them.
Yeah.
Well, you have to to finger the ball. Sorry,
I like a nice lime one.
Lime color,
Yeah.
I like the really dark pink ones.
Oh yeah, but
I like the big juicy 18.
Yeah, I
heavy.
like the lightest ones.
No, my fingers get caught. I get pure. My fingers get stuck.
Finger friction.
I just can't finger that ball. I can't because they stick. They get sticked. They stuck.
Right.
Oh shucks, my fingers are stuck.
Oh shucks.
Oh shucks. I'm gonna call this podcast "Oh Shucks."
You should.
People are gonna be confused though. Featuring Bronagh again. I'm gonna say again. It's gonna be funny.
It's gonna sound like a dig. Like what? This bitch
like a
again.
what?
A dig. This bitch again.
Yeah, this fucking cunt. Sorry.
Keeps inviting
this
herself.
fucking cucumber. Sorry, I forgot I'm not cursing. It's family friendly. Okay, story.
Oh,
Ooh, I need a breath there now. Might eat a bourbon. No, I won't. I'd be crunching it. It'd be asthma.
I have asthma.
Asthma. Jesus. Anyways, I digress. So, okay. Yeah, I mixed the 2 groups to cut the story short. What did I just say?
Shirt.
Cut the story. Cut the story.
You've got like a northern accent out of nowhere.
Oh fuck.
Cut the story short.
I don't even think that's how I said it. I think I said cut the story short.
Oh.
No. Sorry. I said cut the. I said cut the story stort. It sounds like snort.
Snort.
Why am I laughing? Anyways, so I mixed the friend groups and the cousin and the brothers. Dead brothers, like they're not my own.
Just random brothers I found.
On the tree.
Brother said they were related. I just went with it.
And the cousin, she was also related, kind of.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they weren't dating, they were cousins. Anyways, and they probably were found in Alabama or something. Sure, look, you know yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Mayo either.
Mayo. There's a big difference there. They're very far away places. Asher's just down the road.
Is it?
No.
I knew it was.
That was a joke.
I know. I was just
Oh, Shucks, she didn't get the joke.
No, I got the joke.
She
I was
did.
just like trying to call you out on the joke and make you feel awkward.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Now it's a bit awkward now. Anywho, I digress. I don't know how to do that. I'm not that technical. I'm not a professional at these things. So as I was saying, I'm also not a great professional at the owl story times. But look, that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're getting at today. Oh, I thought that was me.
Nothing like you.
Okay. Anyways.
Well, like curly hair maybe.
Oh God, this isn't part of the podcast. I gotta stop. They don't know what's going on.
Oh, leave that.
Don't look at Sheen. That's bad.
No, it's an ad.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh.
Anyways, what am I saying? Okay. Yeah, I mixed the two friend groups. Blah, 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 blah. And then we went, okay, after the bowling.
Fuck your blood. You said blah, 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 blah.
I said blah, blah.
Like a vampire. Blah, 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 blah.
No, what? You're so weird. Anyways, we went to the pub then. We went to the pub, right? And because it was my birthday, I had to like go around to everybody because it's like I planned it. So I had to be like, hey guys, y'all all right? Need any more beverages? Will I just put up some more like, get some ice for you guys? Are you guys hot enough? Are you guys cold? Will I get pour some ice down your t-shirts? Yeah? No? I didn't ask them that. I was just off. I was just going around like, hey guys, what's good?
I was watching Instagram stories.
You probably didn't hear anything I was saying.
I heard a bit.
Oh, right. Okay. That's not that bad. So basically, there's this one girl, and obviously I don't want to name people, so I'm going to call her... what will I call her, actually? I will call her Higgins. Higgledy. No, wait! I'm trying to think of a really shitty name. No, it has to... I kind of want it to begin with H, because this person's name begins with H. I always do this.
Hemorrhoid.
Is that a name?
Hemorrhoid is like when like people get constipated.
Oh yeah, like, no, I know. I just meant like a name.
Oh, you want an actual name?
Like but like a really shit name.
Hemorrhoid.
Helen. That's what?
I have a relation.
Sorry. It's hard. Higgins. I'm gonna just call her Higgledy. Higgledy. That's one. That's good. So anyways, Higgledy. Oh, stupid. Higgledy was we were in the pub. So basically we were in the pub. I'm so bad at this. And Higgledy, she is obsessed with going to the fucking nightclub. And the freaking nightclub. And Higgledy was like, hey, when are we going? And I was like, we just got to the pub. I'll go in like, I don't know, an hour. And then one of my friends called Ashtray.
See, that's a name.
That's not a name.
You were
sorry.
Hemorrhoids.
I'm sorry. One of my friends called
Areola
was crying. Yeah, Areola was crying, and Higgledy was like turned to me and was like, "Hey, we go to a nightclub now." And I turned to Higgledy. I was like, "Why are you laughing?"
Name.
Yeah, I turned to Higgledy and I was like, I turned to Higgledy. That's okay. I can't get to it. And I was like, no, my friend is crying right now. I'm not just gonna get up and be like, all right, see ya, bitch. Off to the club now. Go cry in the club like Camila Cabello said. Imagine. It's like, oh, you're crying. Good, let's go. That's the perfect time. Because you have to be Camila Cabello. Anyways, oh God, how long have I been saying shit for? Oh my gosh, it's almost 20 minutes. Really getting into this story now. We're getting deep into the crispy, crusty parts like a pizza. Like a pizza face person that we know from our college.
And now it sounds like we're making fun of someone with acne. They don't have acne.
They don't have acne. Their name sounds like a type of pizza.
Well, that gives a lot
And
away,
it's
to be fair.
Well, no, because like no one goes to our college. Wait, well, no one that listens to this. So.
Do you know what? That is a fit picture of your man, to be fair. And we're making fun of him.
That's something that shouldn't be said on the podcast, but anyways.
He's a famous person, it's fine.
Yeah, I know, he's not real.
He's real.
He's real, but like, he's famous, so it's fine, you know? Famous people aren't real in my eyes, because they're famous.
But that one's shit.
Who's he? Is that him?
I think it's the same man.
Oh gosh, he looks like a swimmer that was in a baby show.
Same.
Like Baby Shark, but a man. We said man at the same time. Okay.
You are so bad.
I don't know what's going on, man. This podcast is confusing. It is.
Okay.
I'm getting to the story.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyways, okay, so
how he looks sorry. It looks different everywhere.
He's grand looking. Anyways, Higgledy. I turned to Higgledy. I'm just gonna get away from Bronagh for a minute because she's distracting me from my job. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I don't know, man. I'm not even friends with her. I just stay here for the accommodation. Ha ha ha. Is that funny? Yes. Okay. Anyways, Higgledy. This is a true story. I'm not just like making this up. Obviously, the name isn't actually Higgledy. I wouldn't. If someone was called Higgledy, I'm not friends with them. I'm not even gonna look at them. If I make eye contact with a person named Higgledy, please just come over, just take out my eyeballs, please. Higgledy, you're not called Higgledy. She thinks she's named that now, and she keeps looking at me with her weird ass eyes. But anyways, neither here nor there. I really am bad at this. Whatever, I'll get better. Practice makes pie. It doesn't have to make perfect, okay? It can make whatever you want it to make. Use your imagination. Like I do. Higgledy was a bitch, being a bitch. But then eventually, like an hour later, Areola stopped crying eventually. And then I was like, all right, okay, I'll go to the fucking nightclub. So I went with Higgledy. And then the rest of them followed us, like, I don't know, like an hour later or so. They weren't pushed with it. And I was like, okay. So then I went to the fucking nightclub with Higgledy. And we got there, and like straight away Higgledy was like, hey, can we go like dance with these like group of random boys? And I was like, I don't really want to. And then Higgledy was like, but I want to. And I was like, but I don't want to. This didn't go on. And
Sophie's Choice.
What?
It's a movie, never mind.
Oh, sorry, I don't understand that.
You don't get my pop culture references.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not cultured.
It's okay.
I'm just cultured when it comes to cultures in the places that I go to. Anyways, I digress. Sorry. I was like to Higgledy then, I was like, I mean, if you want to go hang out with the random boys, go ahead. What am I going to do? I ain't stopping you. So she went to the boys. I was just alone in the nightclub then, having a grand old time, walking around, going for little strolls, you know yourself. And then, like, the rest of my friends did, like, they come to the nightclub, but, like, they're all in, like, relationships. So they were, like, dancing with their couples, and I just, like, I wasn't going to just go over and be like, oh my god, third wheel, chalet, bro. I did not do that, because I didn't want to do that. Midnight came, because, like, it was a nightclub, and at, like, midnight, my birthday, obviously, and Higgledy came over then. I was like, oh my god, she's about to say happy birthday. She did not say happy birthday. She came over and was like, hi, can you mind my jacket while I go back and look for more guys? And I was like, okay. So I took her jacket, and my actual, like, nice friends all said happy birthday and hugged me, and I was like, oh, nice, thank you. But Higgledy doesn't live, like, in the town I live in, so I offered her to stay at my house, like, the day before. Which is so fucking annoying. Didn't realize she was going to be a cunt that day. So then I was like, oh, fuck this. So I like, all my friends were just like, with their couples. So I told them I was leaving. I didn't tell Higgledy. So I just left Higgledy's coat. I just put it on like a shelf because I didn't give.
You did not.
Why wouldn't I? She's being a little bitch of a Higgledy.
Adding commentation.
Oh no, I know. I was adding commentation to your commentation. Are you not going to add commentation to my commentation that I added to your commentation? Oh God, that word.
I think you were being a bitch.
Why?
I don't actually.
This is this sarcasm or?
No, I thought you were like, add commentation. So I was like, I'll be argumentative.
Oh, good. That's a good way of being. Sorry, my brain. I'm sorry. I've been up since 6. Yeah. Anyways.
And now it's only 2. Sorry.
2 what?
O'clock.
It's.
I know.
Okay, you're too. Okay. Anyways, so basically, I left then, right? I left the nightclub and I went over to the chip. There was like a place to get like chips, right? So I went over. I got some chips, right? I asked for salt and vinegar. They gave me the salt and vinegar in the chips. They gave me the salt and vinegar in the chips, right? So I went then over to the bench. Can you stop? What are you doing?
I'm just.
What? Okay, I don't know what's going on with her. I think I might just cut Bronagh out of the whole podcast now because she's just getting a bit weird. She's not even in it, like hardly. She's just having an asthma attack or something. An asthma attack. You need to eat some bourbons to get those asthma attacks up,
I'm just bullying my sister.
Okay, that's okay. We agree. We like that.
Oh, I got pictures.
We like to be bullying sisters. Sisterhood. More like sister bullyhood. Okay. Anyways, so I went over to the bench. I sat there and I ate the salt and vinegar chips. Then I started crying into my chip bag. So like, if that's in the background of my podcast, you're gonna sound like a weird, a monster under the bed talking to someone in their ear. It's a bit scary, if you will. It's like a cat. Anyways, I just cried into my salt and vinegar chips. But salt and vinegar chips, tears are salty and wet. In a way, I was just giving more salt and vinegar to the chips.
Making them moist.
Well, yeah, but they're going to be really moist.
Potatoes.
Oh, what? Were you saying I should mash the chips into potatoes? What the hell? You say that, what? You say potatoes like there's a B and a D in it. It's potatoes. No. Po. Come on, say it with me. Po.
No.
No, that's an N. You have to put the P in front of the O. Po. Tay. Toes. Toes. Ew. You would think there'd be toes in potatoes, but no. They just added none. They decided not to put that ingredient in for some fucking weird reason. Don't ask me why. I'm very angry about it. I've been wondering that for years, Bronagh.
What?
Why don't they have toes in potatoes?
They do, don't they?
It's in the word. Do they? Do they just peel toes? Because, like, the skin of the potatoes, is that the toes?
I am lost.
Well, fuck you. Alright, go fuck yourself, mate.
Thank you.
Alright. See, I made the mistake of, like, not putting the mic, if you will, the professional microphone that I have here with my headset and my soundtrack beside me here that I can... Look, actually, we'll give the old soundtrack a go, will we?
Singing?
No. like this, we have a soundtrack. It's like a thing where like music comes in, but we don't sing, So it's like this. I'll give it an I'll play there. I'll give an I'll play there in a second.
It's a bit slow.
It's a bit slow.
Oh, technology.
Oh, technology. You know, these days technology's getting kind of bad. You know, you think the times are getting better, but they're not. They're getting worse.
Get copyrighted.
So here's now. It's a great soundtrack now. It's great. It's a bit scary. It's kind of like a.
We'll skip it ahead of it.
We'll skip it ahead. Whoa! Turn it off. The soundtrack got a bit crazy there. And then what happened? I think the soundtrack's gone off. It's out of date. Check the date on that there.
We got copyrighted.
We actually better not get copyrighted. Sure, no one knows that.
That is a very famous band.
Why did you get the soundtrack that was famous?
Don't have any.
Why would you buy that soundtrack?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I blew our budget on that for the whole year.
Literally 1 second for the soundtrack. Okay, my story, it kind of ended. That was kind of it. It wasn't that great. There was no build up there. Oh no, the build up was after the soggy chip incident. My dad picked me up in his car, and obviously Higgledy, I offered her to stay, so she had to stay because she didn't live in the town. It was very far away for her to go. I could have just been like, hey, find your own way home, but that would take her I don't even know how she'd get home, and she'd probably be homeless or get murdered, and then that'd be on my shoulders forever. And I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Why is she so selfish? Why she have to get murdered, you know? What's wrong with her? Fuck you, girl. You got me all worried. You know, it's totally your fault that you got murdered. Anyways, she didn't, because I let her stay in my house. But in the car, my dad, my yaddy, that I actually don't really like that. It's giving daddy vibes. Me dad was in the car, and he was like, "Where's Higgledy?" Definitely said Higgledy. And I was like, "Oh, she's back in the club, you know, yourself." Yeah. And I was like, I don't really care, but we'll wait for her, I guess. And then when she got in the car, I didn't say hi. I didn't say anything to her. And I just was getting really pissed off. But I was talking to my dad, and he was asking, he was like, "Oh, how was your night?" And I was making it obvious I had a bad night. I was pissed off. I was like, "Oh, I was so fucking shit. I had the worst time," because I wanted her to hear. You know, Bronagh?
I know.
That's all you need to say. Good work. She's getting it. She's really good at the podcast. That sounds like sarcasm. It's not.
Better not be.
I don't think it was. I'm sorry, I'm confused. I don't know myself. Anyways, it's so annoying because I asked her to stay the night, and it's awkward. I was to her, I think I made her stay in the spare room. Actually, no, I think she stayed in my room, which was fucking more awkward because I got into bed. I didn't say anything. I got ready for bed. She would say something to me, say stuff oh, she would just smile and be like, "Oh, you know, getting dressed now." And I would just look at her and be like, "Okay." It was really fucking tense and awkward because I could have made it easier. I could have just been nice to her, but I was too angry, so I just didn't, you know. So I just went to bed, and I was usually I'd be I have a single bed. Usually I would be "Oh, hey, I'll sleep on the floor. You can sleep on the bed." And it was my birthday, and she didn't. She made it shit. So I was like, "Oh, by the way, you can sleep on the floor tonight."
Wait, she kicked you out of your own bed?
No. I said it to her.
Oh.
Imagine. She can't do that. If she was like, "You can sleep on the floor," I'd be like, "Oh, you can sleep on the ground outside, bitch. Get out my house. Get out." I would do that. I live in a hill as well. I could just I could just
down.
Yes, I could just put her in rollerblades, force her.
I was gonna say that, guys. I was put her at the edge of a carpet, and then when you roll it, she get rolled up in the carpet
And roll her down the hill.
Yeah.
That would look so fucking funny. I should have thought of that instead.
Better comedian than
Yeah,
me.
no, maybe I could just put rollerblades on her and then put the carpet, wrapping it around her feet. So when she rollerblades down, the carpet opens up and it's a red carpet going down the hill.
But then that'd be special.
Well, no, because we won't make it a red carpet per se. We'll make it a really ugly, dangerous carpet.
Orange.
My room.
I know.
My room is orange.
I know.
Okay.
I like the colour of orange jerseys, but some oranges
Are sucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you point
Okay, this is 30 minutes. I really need to wrap this shit up. This has just been... The story time literally isn't even long. I've just been saying anything but it during this. Oh well. What's happening next? So basically, she stayed there, blah blah. The next morning, I was like, hey, can you go home? I don't know how I got rid of her, actually. I was like, oh, hey, like, it's my birthday today and I need to do stuff with my family. So my dad's going to drop you to the train station in the AM at like 10 in the morning. And she was like, okay, whatever. And then I just like went to sleep, I think, probably, I guess. It was a while ago. And then the next morning sucked. I literally just like cried in the car. She went to, like, she got her train. But because I had a shit night, I was in a shit mood in the morning. So, all right, you're yawning. Okay. Right, okay, she's yawning. She's kind of bored. Should I just, like, I retire from this podcast? Do I?
Continue.
Okay. Why? Why are you slapping my phone? You're such a fucking weirdo. Anyways. Oh, what was I saying?
Trains.
Oh, trains. She got a train, and then I got a plane, and then we all went insane. That's not what I was saying. I just like rhyming. Anyways, I was in the car crying, blah, blah. That was my day. Then my parents brought me out to dinner somewhere. We had a nice dinner. I had a nice dessert. I was wearing a Led Zeppelin t-shirt. That's what I remember. I went to the bathroom. I don't know why I went there. I just remember going there and having a Led Zeppelin t-shirt on. I came back out, and damn, I was on a roll there. And then after the dinner, I went home. I sat in my bed, blah, blah. My friend, we'll call her Lola, because that's what I have been calling her this whole time in the podcast. Lola texted me and was like, hey, do you want to go for milkshakes for your birthday? And I was like, oh, yay, something good's happening with a friend. And I was like, yeah, of course. So I went there and we got some milkshakes. It was a good time. And then, like, after that, I was like, oh, finally, like, my birthday is going good. But then, like, went outside. And I don't know why. I just, like, started having, like, a weird, like, little panic attack. I just started walking up and down the road like a weirdo, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Like a patient.
What?
Like in films with, like, the patient in, like, the white room and they go up and down.
Oh, like Stranger Things, maybe.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Whatevs. So then I was just like, oh, you want to go home because this town is kind of ratchet. What does ratchet mean? Is it a bad? Is it negative? I feel like...
Yes.
Okay, good. As long as that's the case. We're G. So, to give this story a point or a learning lesson, I'm not doing that ever again with my birthday. I'm going to make my birthday this year a good birthday. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. Because I won't fucking lie, I was going to mix my friend groups again. But they're different friend groups though. You know?
Oh,
like,
nice. I
I know that I'm not inviting a higgledy along. As long as no higgledies go, we should be good, you know? She's gone. I'm not friends with her anymore. That was like the last straw, you know? That was it. It was done then. I digress. Yeah. So this year is gonna be better. We manifest. You know, us girlies and our manifestations, you know us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure you look. So, Bronagh, since you were kind of a little bit of a guest, but like hardly, anything you would like to suggest or speak about?
No.
What?
No.
Fuck. Oh. Okay.
I feel bad. Oh.
Oh, but she just ate my phone. Why do you feel bad?
You mean the mic?
Sorry. No. Oh, yeah. The mic. I guess it is a bit looking like an ice cream today. What? Why do you feel bad?
Oh, I don't have a story. No content.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you're not a podcaster, like, so it's fine. It's G.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just meant, like, do you have any comments on, like, the story?
Oh, fuck that higgledy bitch. Stan Lola.
Lola saved the day.
I know Lola.
Have you met her?
I think so.
You know who Lola is, do you?
The real Lola.
Yeah, like yeah, like
I believe so. Yeah.
you know.
It's someone who like we had a teacher with the same name.
Yes, nice one. Like to keep things top secret in the world. Anywho, just a thing. Bronagh is not gonna be like a common guest. I like how I'm talking about you when you're like right there.
Yeah, like fuck that bitch.
Back. We're just.
She's not compared to Higgledy.
I was just talking shit behind your, literally behind her back. She's like, her back's facing me right now. I'm talking behind her back, mentally and physically. But anyways, I'm stab her in the back right now. You're a backstabber, like Kesha said. She yawning now. What a backstabber. So Bronagh is just on this podcast again because I'm gonna be honest. Every time I say I'm gonna be honest, it's because I promised I'd be honest on this podcast. The honesty is the best policy, as they say. So basically this was like the first podcast I did not plan at all. Like, the other ones I actually planned, but at the same time I didn't. Like, I didn't write a script. This one I didn't actually plan. I just like turned to Bronagh and I was like, hey. And she was like, what? What the fuck do you want now? And then I was like, let's make a podcast again. And she was like, now? And I was like, oh, may as well, go for the crack. For the crack, I know yourself. So that's what happened. So like the next podcast, I will make sure Bronagh is not on the podcast. Sorry, I was trying my best not to say that in a mean way. But yeah. Because if you're a common appearance, it's like you're just like not a guest,
Just co-owner.
Basically. You're just like assistant to the regional manager. That's an Office reference. I don't know if you know.
Oh, I get it. Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight Shruti Fruity. Anyways, this 37 minutes is probably longer than the other ones. And, which is quite funny, because seeing as I was just telling a story. So, yeah, okay. Well, this is the end of this podcast, because I don't really know what else I'm saying, and I'm just blabbering on. So, I'll talk to you guys in the future. And Bronagh she's gonna say...
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.